Hello everybody, welcome to another video. It's the 12th of July, Friday the 12th of July, and if you didn't know by now, the M25 is going to be shut tonight in both directions at 9 PM. Okay, so don't drive anywhere near junction 10 or surrounding areas on the M25. You're going to go nowhere. This is 7:15 in the morning and all the signs are there ready for tonight. Just in case, the approach road is over to the left hand side. This is 7:15 in the morning, so why the fuck is the road closed already? The British workforce, you gotta fucking love them, ain't ya? And not only is the road closed, there is not one diversion sign around. Not one. Just in case you didn't know where you were going, you are well and truly fucked. Well done, boys. Good job. Proud of ya. Now we're going to calm things down a little bit. We're looking over there at that car that I just seen drive into that drive and now it's going to reverse out. I'm already sitting here having my second cup of coffee. If you can't beat the British workforce, you might as well join them. So he's trying to reverse out and he has to get out that far to be able to see down the road. Now he can see down the road. Why are you going? You must know that there's cars coming towards you. You know that. You can see that. He doesn't actually qualify for the entitlement wax though, I'm afraid. Some days I actually think that I've got an idiot magnet on the front of my car. I really do. I just seem to attract them all the time. But now I attract them from both sides of the road. Why park opposite someone that's already parked there? And what is that white car doing? Yep, so answers on a postcard if you know the answer to what that white car is doing. I would really love to know. Now in this clip, I'm going to let this woman cross the road, which you are supposed to do at a roundabout. A stupid rule, although I do have more of a problem with the exit part of it rather than the entering the roundabout. But it's a roundabout. I have priority over that black car, don't I? If you're not indicating, Jesus, why not cut the roundabout? I still cannot believe how many people think it's first come, first serve on a roundabout. It's unbelievable. Now in this clip, we're looking over to the right hand side, to the pavement. There's a man walking his dog. I will zoom it in when we get a little bit closer. Someone drives out of their driveway, almost takes out the dog and him at the same time. Hopefully that's not too blurry for you. So there he goes, straight out of his drive, almost takes the dog out and the guy. You know you've got a bad view there. It's because of them bushes there. Why are you driving so fast going out of the drive when you know you can't see what's coming either way? It's ridiculous. You know what car it is though, don't you? It's nice and shiny. Oh yes, it deserves to be using one of these. The self-entitlement car wax. It definitely fits the bill. So now in this clip, I find another idiot. I've not signalled to him that he can come out or anything. Yeah, good bit of driving that, mate. Good bit of bloody driving. So it's time to show you my meltdown. I'm not particularly proud of myself because I should have done things a little bit better. I should have got out of the car and showed the woman what an indicator is for. What exactly that indicator actually means. Instead of moving my car. I should never have moved my car. I should have got out and sarcastically pointed at the indicator. But here we go. I will have to quack quite a few of these words out because I was a bit naughty. And just to let you know, because I am a private hire driver, a professional driver, I am allowed to park on double yellow lines, okay? To drop off my passengers and pick up my passengers, I'm allowed to park on double yellow lines. So my customer wants to go to that shop on the corner there. So obviously I'm going to turn right here and I'm not going to stop right on the bend here, right on the corner. I'm going to go forward a little bit so people can get round me either side. Now my passenger was having a little sing-song, but you can hear my indicator going. Southgate, you're the one. Let's hope, eh?
Fingers crossed, you never know. Thing is, stranger things have happened.
Indeed. I'll just take you to the rear camera now because it all happens on the rear camera, and then I will be quiet.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, sir. All right. Southgate, you're the one.
Let's hope, eh?
Fingers crossed. You never know. Thing is, stranger things have happened.
Indeed. Right, take care, mate. And you, mate. See you later.
See ya.
Fuck's sake. Can you not see an indicator on? Fucking idiot! Can you not see the indicator on, you fucking stupid cunt? The fuck's the matter with you? Idiot Audi. Fucking stupid cunt. The fuck's the matter with you? Idiot Audi.
So I'm going to show you that again without the language and analyse what's gone wrong here and why I had my meltdown here. Now the first thing to note is that she drives an Audi. That's where the problem starts. And the second reason is she's taken that turning so wide that she can't get out the way of this Prius coming towards her. So she has to get closer to me than what she should have done. But if she'd have taken the corner properly, she wouldn't have had to use the horn on me to get me to move, instead of reversing back and going forward, because there's nothing coming towards her now. And this is where I'm really disappointed with myself. I should have got out the car and showed her my indicator going, saying, that does mean I've pulled over. Are you that stupid? Well, they probably are. It does drive an Audi. So, yeah, it probably is a bit stupid. But the car is nice and shiny. And you know what that means, don't you? Yes, she's been using the self-entitled car wax. Available from all good stores now, and a few shitty ones as well. So in this clip, we're looking at the traffic lights up there. And if you live or work in Epsom, you will know that the traffic system around here is appalling. The traffic lights are shocking. They're not broken, they're just a long wait depending on where you're coming from. Now, right there up in front, right by the traffic lights, you'll see a car in a second. He obviously thinks that these lights are broken because he's been waiting a long time. See him go round the wrong way of the bollards and then turn left. Right in front of everyone that's got a green light. They're not broken, they're just terrible phasing. Now in this clip, nobody does anything technically wrong. It's just me seeing things that, I don't know whether other drivers see this sort of stuff or not, I don't know. But as you can see, coming towards us, it's one lane. It is two past them traffic lights, and it actually merges in turn there. It's a really stupid merging turn. And a lot of people just don't even bother. They just stay in the inside lane and just let it just go. But the thing we're looking out for is what type of car is going to be in the outside lane and merge in turn, that want to merge in turn. Now, it's a bit of a tight merge in turn, but again, like I keep saying, they're doing nothing wrong. But it is just it's just the stereotype that I've got with certain cars on this sort of subject. So obviously, you're going to get your Audi that has to come up here just to get in front of about 3 or 4 cars there. So secondly, here he comes. It's your Mercedes that's got to go down the outside, get in front of that lorry there and cut in, or merge in turn, I should say. Next up, another Audi that's got to do the same thing. I don't actually think he overtook anything. And behind him, yes, another Audi. I know it's stereotyping, but it's always the same type of cars that have to do that thing. So we're coming into Sutton again. Now, there's roadworks up in front. I don't know why we keep calling them roadworks. They are just temporary lights. There is no work being done. So I'm waiting here, and I'm just going to let people go across me, because I'm not going to block up the junction like some people do in these sort of situations. But we've got a green light now. I can go. Do you think that this woman here would give me some sort of acknowledgement that I'm still there waiting for her? Nah, that would be too hard for her to put her hand up and say thanks. But But as we go through the temporary lights, as I said, there is no roadworks being done again. It's just temporary lights. They do love a bit of traffic, don't they? These boys, the British workforce, they do love a bit of traffic. We interrupt this programme to give you a UK public information film, or the sound of it anyway. I'm sure some of you will remember this.
I've got some bad news for you. Tomorrow, about 8 motorists will lose their lives. And the day after, and the day after that. And why? In many cases, simply because vehicles are driven too close together. On the open road, you must leave a 2-second gap between you and the vehicle in front. Otherwise, you're asking for it. How do you measure 2 seconds? By saying this rhyme. It takes 2 seconds to say. Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule. And this is how it works. The vehicle in front passes a landmark. For example, that letterbox. Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule. See? We are 2 seconds behind. A reasonable distance in dry conditions. You'll need more if it's wet, of course. Use it on the motorway, too. Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule. Again, a 2-second gap for safety. The 2-second rule can save you a lot of trouble. Maybe even your life.
So, how many of you remembered that? You can get the film on YouTube, just tap in the 2-second rule and it comes up. But I personally didn't remember that. Not the film anyway. I remember the rhyme and everything else, the saying. Yeah, the child behind me obviously doesn't know anything about that. And I think he's a child because he does pop into Chesington World of Adventure in a minute. Yeah, but it doesn't look that bad at the moment, the distance behind me. But believe you me, when you're looking in your mirror, this camera does not do it justice. It looks a lot closer in your mirror. Now in this clip, I'm coming round this roundabout here, and I'm going to praise someone in a second, which I don't normally do, but as we're coming around here, we're coming into more roadworks. More temporary lights. I've got to stop calling them roadworks. Temporary lights. But what's happening behind me, I actually overtook a load of cyclists back there. There they are, just coming round the bend here. Now, I actually really like what they do here. Instead of going round me and going to the front and we'd all have to overtake them again, and we won't be able to overtake them in the not roadworks, temporary lights, we won't be able to overtake them in there because there's only one lane. They wait behind me. I think that's really good of them. I've got to put my hands up and say credit where credit's due. Well done, lads. So we'll speed this up just to show you that they didn't try to overtake me. They just stayed there behind me and just went through the temporary lights. I was going to call them roadworks again, temporary lights. But look at the roadworks, the temporary lights I mean. There's no one in there doing any work again. British workforce, you've got to love them. So the next clip is about a cyclist again. There he is there, up in front. And I can't overtake him. There's bollards on the right hand side, and then it goes into one lane going around a one-way system. So I've got no chance in getting past him. So I just hang back and just, as the saying goes, ride it out. So I'm waiting there. He knows I'm here now because he had a little look over his shoulder there. So he takes prime position in the middle of the road, which is good. Good cycling. This idiot coming on, though, isn't. Now, he's over to the left hand side. He's not in the middle of the road, but where does he want to go? The road splits. Yeah, he wants that lane over there. So that wasn't great riding from him. But question, do I have to give these 1.5 metres undertaking them so I can turn left here? If so, I wouldn't be able to undertake them or go past them at all. Answers on a postcard, please. Now, some of you are not going to like this clip. I can appreciate that. But I think I did stew over putting it on or not. But I think I need to, just to show young parents to strap their kids in their pram. And it's a good job the kid wasn't asleep. You see that pram over to the right hand side there? Now you have a look at it when it tries to get over the pavement on the other side. Yeah. Now if that was strapped in, that wouldn't have happened. But can you imagine if that kid was asleep? That would have some facial damage by now. You know, but you learn from your mistakes. And that was a big mistake there. But no harm done, no damage, no real damage done, only a little bit of shock there for both of them. But they will be strapping that child in next time, I guess. So after praising a couple of cyclists, I've got to have a little dig at a cyclist. This one on the left hand side here, coming up there, there is a left turn only lane. Why would you undertake someone when the lights are going green? You undertake someone that is turning left. Surely they've got to take a little bit of responsibility here and not do that. And obviously there's a bike lane to the left hand side. I know they don't have to use it. Anyway guys, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.